Hey, Josh Rader here, and for my experiment, I gave up all unhealthy drinks for 1 week. Unhealthy drinks consist of, by my definition, anything but water, flavored water with no caffeine, and caffeine-free tea. I would consider myself an avid soda drinker, and probably have at least one almost every night. When I started the experiment, at first I wasn't sure what the outcome would be. To be quite honest, I didn't realize how unhealthy and detrimental pop and highly sugary drinks can be to your body. The downsides to drinking these beverages, according to the posters they have at Powerhouse Gym, are they increase your blood pressure, they're incredibly bad for your teeth and cause cavities, and they're loaded with calories, which can make you fat. Most soda contains BVO, brominated vegetable oil, which is banned by the World Health Organization in about 100 different countries. Drinking non-diet soft drinks such as Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke may lead to diabetes and heart disease. Soda consumption has been linked to osteoporosis, and drinking cola can increase your risk of kidney stones and liver problems. And overall, the price of pop can be very expensive, especially when it's bought excessively. I am an athlete. I've been playing ice hockey since I was 4 years old and would drink Gatorade or Powerade at least 3 times a week during a normal week. During hockey tournaments, I would drink between 3 and 4 a day. Once in a while, if I felt tired, I'd drink an energy drink before a game. I wish I had realized how much garbage are in those energy drinks and how much sugar are in those sports drinks. If I had realized how bad it was for my body and how much more efficient my body would work if I would have stayed away from them, I would have stuck to a water-Powerade ratio. I learned later in my hockey career from a personal trainer that the best way to stay hydrated is to pour out half of a Gatorade and fill the rest of it with water and slowly sip it. Pop is bad for you, but the worst is energy drinks. Energy drinks contain ingredients such as caffeine, taurine, guarana, sugars, sweeteners, and herbal supplements. The amount of caffeine that is in one energy drink is between 3 and 5 more times as much as in a can of soda. During the first and second day of my experiment, I didn't notice much of a difference, besides the fact that I felt it was much easier to fall asleep at night, and I fell asleep much faster. I believe the cause of it was by not drinking any caffeine. On the third day, I had a dermatologist appointment, where he mentioned to me that my skin looked much clearer. I told him about my experiment, and he told me that drinking pop is terrible for your skin and can cause acne, which I thought was interesting, because I had never heard that. I always thought it was greasy food that caused acne. The fourth night, I realized that I wasn't craving any pop at all. I was content with water, especially Mio water, which, depending on which one you buy, can be an incredibly healthy alternative to sodas and other unhealthy beverages. Mio is a small pouch of liquid that you squirt into your water. It flavors it, and as long as you don't buy the kind with energy or caffeine in it, you are still being healthy. I do admit to having one slip-up. On the 5th night of the experiment, after playing an incredibly intense game of intramural floor hockey, me and my teammates went out to Buffalo Wild Wings, where I ordered a Mellow Yellow. I completely forgot about the experiment and didn't remember till I was already back in my dorm room after I had already drinking 2 large pops. That night, I did notice that I had a much harder time falling asleep than I had the previous few nights, and pinned the hard time falling asleep on the pop, which was loaded with caffeine. Caffeine affects every person differently, but for me, when I drink caffeinated beverages, I am instantly wired with energy. The 6th and 7th night, drinking water was not a problem, and I didn't notice any other changes. I do believe that if I were to continue to drink soda every night in the future, I may develop some of the problems that I listed earlier. My end result is that when I stopped drinking caffeinated beverages, I generally got to sleep earlier, which for a college student is incredibly important.